if I'm Orlando and I get this story out and all of a sudden the whole world thinks Dwight Howard is going to Brooklyn, how do I know Orlando's not doing this just to use the Russian billionaire to get more out of Houston? How do I know this thing's going to come down?
Oh, you think Houston? See, I still feel like the Clippers are the sleeping giant of this whole thing. Doesn't Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan for Dwight make a ton of sense? Who doesn't do that trade?
Yeah, but boy, Dwight wouldn't re-sign with the Clippers, would he?
He doesn't want to play in Los Angeles with Chris Paul? Why wouldn't he do that? Like, for me, like, the real offers haven't come out yet. I don't understand where the Lakers are with Bynum and why that hasn't happened yet. You look at what Atlanta did. They carved out all that salary space on their roster. Now they could offer Al Horford, Jeff Teague, some number ones. I even like that offer more than the crappy Brooklyn offer. To me, I think Dwight Howard's the third best player in the league. I would even say he was the second best player, except for the part he's so much more Durant is so much more reliable than Dwight.
Yes.
As a personality, and like you'd rather have Durant than Dwight. But
yes,
from a talent standpoint, Dwight's second. And I just don't think you should be able to get him for the poo-poo platter that the Nets are offering. If Brook Lopez none of those guys in that trade will ever be an all-star. The first-round picks that they'd be giving up will be at the bottom of the first round. Like, you can't, if you're an Orlando Magic fan, you cannot accept that trade. You just can't.
Okay, so you think a lot of, listen, I'm not banging on Chris Broussard, he does a wonderful job, but you think right now, you don't think this is a done deal like everybody's saying?
Hey, listen, if it's a done deal, then that's a disgrace. If I'm an Orlando Magic fan and that's what I'm getting for Dwight Howard, just keep him. I'd rather be spiteful at that point. Just keep him for the year and just try to break him down mentally and do whatever. Like, I mean, have you watched those guys play? Like Marshawn Brooks. Would Marshawn Brooks have played in the 2012 finals? Would he have played for either team? Would he have played 1 minute? Would Brook Lopez have played more than 10 minutes in the 2012 finals? Chris Humphries is a guy that anybody could have had the last 2 years and nobody signed. You know, that's not a legitimate offer. I don't know where the other teams are in this. You know, and that's why I think, Houston I give credit to. They're trying to roll the dice. They're saying, hey, we'll take Dwight for a year. Maybe we have a 20% chance of re-signing him. That's the same percentage chance we'd have if we tanked our season and tried to get the #1 lottery pick. To me, that makes more sense to tank for a Dwight Howard trade than it does to tank for the #1 pick.
You think Darren Williams still makes?
You know that thing you were talking about the other day?